And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Viñanda. Cialnini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cialnini. Espimas. And this is Romario.
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Romario! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Struma. Valeni. Cialnini. Rashford. Viñanda. And this is Romario. That's destined for the flank. Bellingham wants to run onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Espimas. Chelnini. Struma. It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mignanda. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Martin. Eric Garcia. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Madrid absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Back on the way then. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Struma. Jimenez. Struma. Vonanda. Oh, they could be caught out here. Vonanda. Madrid looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. There will be a throw-in. Edingson. Struma. Vonanda. Edingson. Chelnini looking understandably energised after his goal. Espimas. Vonanda. Espimas. Struma. Vonanda. Espimas. Chelnini. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Yamal. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vonanda. Espimas. That has been slung wide. Eric Garcia. Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Romario under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Bellingham. Chelnini. Madrid are coasting towards victory. Mignanda. It's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way through. And it's Olmo. Deftly away. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Now it's Rafinha. Played it.
Chance!
And somehow he kept it out. Chelnini. Espimas bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Lewandowski. João Cancelo. And it's been hooked away.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Madrid come away having earned what they always set out to earn. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Del Piero. Dani Olmo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That looks a cracking ball. And he is dashing away. Dani Olmo! And the ball's come loose here. And it's been given away. He has found the way through.
Goes for a shot!
Japan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. That's going to go a long way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
And Romario!
Dani Olmo!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dani Olmo, so much time and space, shoots! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And the return pass. Gilberto Silva. Fermin.
Big chance!
But he's left disappointed.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard. Gilberto Silva. Del Piero. And it's Olmo. Saliba makes the interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Kochu. And here's Romario. McAllister does really well there. He is strong. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rijkaard. And here's Romario. Romario showing good feet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Dani Olmo. Donadoni, spread it left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's undercooked that. Gilberto Silva. And it's Kukçu. Vermin with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, that's fabulous.
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Chance, surely!
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Lopez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fermin. Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a...
Takes a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Zanetti.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a good position here. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Japan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Number 7.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Number 14.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Number 18.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Japan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved, and he's in on goal, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Donadoni. And Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Batistuta. Azar. Nedved. Kvaratskhelia. Good read, needed to be. Neymar goes short. Neymar receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And a chance!
Oh, that wasn't far away. Japan have their third corner.
Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Olmo. Spread to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved. Chance here to counter. Nedved. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kvaratskhelia. Del Piero. Quality ball. And the shot's on here. And it's Del Piero. And that's a good ball.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just a keeper in his way. And the shot!
And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played through into space. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Romario. Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through.
Shot a goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Del Piero.
He's had a shot!
Keeper's not concerned by that. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Rijkaard.
There will be 3
Oh, this
minutes
looks sharp.
added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Aimed beyond the defence. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Some resolute defending there. Rodrigo.
That's just playing it safe and simple. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Del Piero.
Can he finish? Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class!
And that's it. Japan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Rodrigo picking up the
Please
Man
turn
of the
your
Match
attention to
award,
the screen
and no
for
surprise
information
there.
Provided by the local police.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Japan.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So it's down to business here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. And this is from Mario. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Vermin. Ball played for Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time. Played out to the left flank. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Howson is the team's great visionary.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Great ball if he can get there.
Chance!
Pullet gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. Romario. Nedved. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, it's played into the area. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance here to counter. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved has the space to scheme. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
He's having a pop!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale making good progress.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. Azar. And here's Nedved. Azar. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Nedved. Del Piero. Fermin. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball.
And the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement. We
Japan
would like to inform
leading
you that
by one
CCTV
at the break.
is now in operation for your safety.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Japan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Hullet. Hullet ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, strongly challenged there. No way through there. Fermin, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Bale. This ended up in no man's land. And he whips it in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Lopez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking to play him in. He's in one-on-one. And Del Piero! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Number 11,
And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Perez engages and forces him off the ball. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Havertz, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And this is Romario. Romario. And it's Bale. Now it's Pelé. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Havertz. Perez. Tries to play it through. Pelé. Oh, good take in a good area. Vermaelen robs him of possession. Vermaelen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Japan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Played into space. Van Basten is flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Vermaelen. Coming on the field is number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Substitution.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. And this is Perez. Perez! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
Header! Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's Perez! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Gnabry. Lovely bit of skill. Harrison defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Threads one in. Perez. And a header! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Japan are having a ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So that's it. It is all over. Japan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah.
Getting up there! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullet. Havertz. And here's Pullet, and he is dashing away. And the shot's on here. Perez. And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos. Nedved. And it's Perez. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. And it's Nedved. And he skips past his man. That's tidy. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Perez with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. Schneider. Good, strong midfield running here. Nedved defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar. Havertz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Schneider gets on his bike and on the move. Azar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. Now it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos, lofted in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Japan could counter-attack here. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Japan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Havertz. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Perez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's an excellent interception. Dixon, not the most accurate pass. That's very neat.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish
and that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nedved driving forward. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Romario. Vitinha. Spread to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Dixon. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Perez. And this is Romario. Pull it. And no, he's seen through all of that. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Nedved. Lovely, now then.
Goes for a shot! Romario! Wonderful! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And here's Roberto Carlos.
Impressive jump.
firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Perez. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. And it's Perez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos. He's through here. He's found a way through.
Tajikistan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Hullet.
And the finish!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, easy pickings there. Schneider. And this is Hullet. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what has happened here? Ball played for Romario. Chance! Well taken goal.
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ibrahimovic.
Japan
Number
now
8.
in a position far
Schneider.
more desirable.
Number 33.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really
Number
kill the game
16.
off completely.
Rodri.
I, for one, think he should
Coming
now.
on the field. Number 23.
And it's Perez.
Del
Oh,
Piero.
it's come to nothing.
Number 20.
Yeah.
Bale. Number 11. George
He's going to be
Best.
disappointed with that.
Number 21. Eze.
Nedved
Number 6.
Rijkaard
Vieira.
to Marquinhos. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Chance, surely!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Now it's Havertz. And it's Del Piero. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to...
Best! That is some save from De Gea. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Japan are looking to go forward now. Kupchu.
There will be 3
Del Piero
minutes added
is
time.
always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pinches it off him. And the referee brings it to a close. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please be made aware that
How
smoking
do you look
is
back on the
only
game then,
permitted
Jim?
in
I think we
designated
just saw a
areas within
team
these
winning
grounds.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a...